Well, that didn't work because of this damn bell on here. We'll deal with that in a minute. Casting? Hey, let's see what the problem with this is. Grandson had this rigged up. Yeah, that's wonderful. Just eat the shit out of the line. Okay, let's try that again. One more to go out, which will be the Brim Buster. That's the cool thing about these takedown rod holders. You can put these things straight, as we call it, or you can turn them around backwards. Perfect for your Brim Buster. This fits right in there. I've already had a couple instances where I didn't have it hooked on, and my Brim Buster took off, went floating in the water. Cold Creek Billy, what's up, brother? Thanks for coming in, man. Just got a simple little day here. We're going to try to get some bait. Been catching some fish. Mr. Parker mainly out here leaving some poles out at night with live bluegill. Week before last, I caught 2 of those flatheads on live bluegill, so we were having a bait day, and we're going for bluegill, brim, small fish to put in the bait tank. So I'll get my other phone set up here in a minute and get to where I can see chat and everything. But thanks for coming in, brother. Appreciate it. We should have most of the spots covered out there. They haven't been having too bad a bite on getting bluegill. But I just decided I'm just going to come out and bring the little rods and just have some fun. It's a gorgeous day. Started to go to that other spot this morning over by the bridge. Take the bigger rods, but I think next time I go over there, bluegill bite hasn't been worth a darn over there. Did catch a couple eels, but haven't been having any luck with any eel action for whatever reason. Usually we do. So I'd like to go back over there and take my little bait bucket and have a couple live bluegill to throw on and just see what's going on out there. Bull cod the other day caught a nice, about a 4-pound flathead out of there just on night crawlers. we go. Okay, I got you up now, Billy. Yeah. Well, the flatheads have been biting here a little bit as of late. We Mr. Parker's caught a couple nice channel cats out here. There's some big ones out here. I think the last one was 10, 11 pounds, something like that. You know how it is, brother. It's just nice to just come out here and just sit. I can't say enough good things about Real Time, John Parker, and Dana Parker. I mean, they're just the best people you'd ever meet. We kind of take turns coming out here on the dock. He lets me know if he's going to fish, or I'll call him to see if he is, or he'll ask me. So it's usually pretty nice.
You having any luck, Ricky?
Just got everything thrown out, John.
You did? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Just got everything thrown out. Went live. Sitting
Oh,
here.
you live?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Got Cold Creek Catfishing Billy's in here with me so far.
What's up, Billy?
He's saying it's almost flathead time.
I'll tell you what, buddy. There's more flathead lurking around here than I thought there was.
Yeah.
Just got to be patient and wait for them big fish out.
Well, I brought one bigger rod, so if I do catch enough little ones, I may just put one on and just toss it out there for giggles.
Yeah. Yeah.
4 rods and a brim buster out there. We ought to be able to
Put something in the live well.
Yes, sir.
Tell it. Tell it.
Hey, Tilly. What you doing, pretty girl? Hi. Hi there. What you doing? You're getting so pretty and so smart.
Yeah. Hope you catch something, man. I tell you, next time I come out here, we'll be with the big rods. And I will throw just big baits out and just sit here and wait for something to happen.
Yeah.
Because it seems like it inevitably happens every time.
Yeah.
Every time I put a bait out here at night and come back, there's a fish on. Tilly, will you quit all that?
God. This is going to be a pretty nice week. Might be a good time to actually just come out here and just sit here at nighttime.
That's right. That's right. I'm getting right to mount that thing. I think I'm going to mount the thing for the light right on the corner right there.
Oh, okay.
All you got to do is just sit contact in it.
Nice.
Oh, he's going to mount it. No, I don't mount it here. Get away the camera. Mount it right there.
Let's see, isn't there a rod holder or something here? Oh no, you know what? On my Compex, it has a little thing with a holder in it.
Oh, yeah,
so I just stuck it in the mud.
Yeah. I'm going to mount something right there. All you got to do is just sit it right there. Right?
Yeah, I'm going to order me in some lightweight high vis line, something that'll.
Oh, yeah.
And I was looking at the strength on the braid.
Oh, the strength? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a guy could get 8-pound braid and it would be just as small as this light line on these light reels and put it on there. And
that's right. All my small reels have got braid.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, none of these do.
I'm braid on all my small tackle.
I don't have small enough line yet to actually.
Mine is this real razor thin, but 20 pounds. It'll pull in about any fish I
Oh, yeah.
Warren pulled that 30-pounder in on that little braid.
Oh, is that right?
That Bugs Island there. So it is. You ought to see them braids going on for some bluegill.
Oh, I think so.
You got some kind of close to the dock?
No, just the brim buster.
Oh, okay.
I got them out there a little bit further.
You do, okay.
We're still experimenting. We'll see
you see what happens. That's right. All right, well, I got work to do over there. We'll get that cookout tonight.
Okay.
Come on, babe.
When you hear me hollering, you know I got something.
Oh, no, I'll come a running. Yeah, up, let up, up. All right, Bob. We'll see you later on.
All right, brother. Thanks. Billy said, "Hello, Mr. Parker."
Who's that?
Billy.
Hey, Billy. I got you, buddy.
Yeah, talking about that line. So I was out at the camper this morning, and he was coming by just to tell me that he wasn't fishing today, so I could come on out here and fish if I wanted to. And I told him I was going to try to get some bait. So we've both been trying to keep bait in here for the other, whether it's an eel or smaller bluegill, what have you. And I was working on one of my poles, and one of those. I didn't have any other line, but I had this one reel that I'd put on, a nice Akuma reel, and I figured I was going to pull about half the line off, and I was going to spool it with some other line that I had on another reel. So I was just going to swap some line, get down to the new stuff that hasn't been used ever, and then put it on there. And he came up and asked me what I was doing, and I told him. He said, "Well, you got line?" And I'm like, "Oh, I got some I'm taking from another reel, but I'm going to get some here pretty quick." He goes, "You know what? I got some line." So he came over and gave me a big old spool of that slime line. Just gave it to me. He said, "Go on and keep that. I got some more." And so I got some slime line on my bigger poles now. It's just the stuff like that, I mean, I'd go to hell and back for that guy. He is one super dude. I know we're just talking about fishing line, but that's not it. I mean, he saw me messing with a bell one day. I created my own bells. My wife went to Hobby Lobby to get some stuff. I spotted some bells. My brain started working anyway. I was making some little bells, trying to figure out how to use them. And he said, "Well, I got a whole bunch of bells," and he came over, gave me 8 or 9 or 10 of them, just to use. It's just stuff like that. I try to take care of him too. I ordered him some nice little selection of circle hooks because I started finding that when you get the smaller circle hooks on there, I mean, obviously, nothing will kill these dang bluegills quicker than they swallow that hook and you start trying to dig it out of there. They won't last long. But on the circle hooks, yeah, I mean, it's hooking them in the lip every time. So I got a nice little selection that went down pretty small, and I just got him one also. So just things like that. But it's not only a great relationship with him, it's just the whole catfish community. I mean, will make your life better just hanging out with people. I wish I could fish with every one of them that's on there, even if it's just for a day or a couple hours. I mean, some super cool people. Yep, that's right. I agree with you 100%. And I think most people do. I mean, I think everybody, as they're going through all this turmoil that's going on in the world right now, everybody's looking for that safe space. That being said, I mean, I got to tell you, I've met some of the nicest people, coolest people, either while I was fishing or somebody who was just walking up and I was getting ready to go fishing. I mean, people are interested in it. It's surprising how many people just really don't know about fishing. They're interested. What are you fishing for? What have you caught? What do you use for bait? How do you rig it up? I never tied a hook before. I used to live on the Central Coast in California back in the day, and one of the favorite things to do whenever the bait was running, like anchovies, sardines, mackerel, um, smaller Spanish mackerel. King mackerel came in there a few times, but you get these big old schools, and it was just a blast just to go to the piers, fish on the piers. And finally got to the point where I made me a little cart, kind of like what Mr. Parker's using, pulling behind his golf cart. And I just wheeled that thing out there. And then, I started seeing families who were visiting the coast and have their little kid there, and he'd be like, oh, look in the bucket and seeing a fish and just so excited. And I started taking extra poles out there just to say, well, hey, you want to try it? So look at the dad. He'd give us, approval, and I'd rig up a rig real quick and let the little kid just sit there and fish. And obviously, throw on a sabiki rig when the sardines or anchovy or mackerel's running, and you're going to come up with at least one fish. Usually it's two or three. So just, just put a smile on some of these kids' face, the excitement, more so than Christmas, I think, sometimes. And a couple times I actually said, I heard the dad say, well, hey, little buddy, whenever we get home, I'm going to buy you one of those. I'm like, you know what? He caught the fish on it, just take that rod. I was doing that for quite some time. I had a better job at the time, so I had a little bit of extra money, and I was always trying to get as many people as I could, interested in fishing. It, it helped them. It made them happy, and you know better than anyone what it did for my heart. It helped out. 351, what's up, brother? Thanks for coming in, man. Misplaced, Hunter Girl. Hi there. Thanks for coming in. Well, I don't really have any extra rods now either, but at the time I did. You can get some pretty inexpensive rods. Well, sometimes whatever it is, rods, plants, whatever it is, I guess it's one form of paying it forward, I guess. Well, let's go. Let's get all we're looking for is the little dudes. Maybe we'll just toss this one up there a little bit. Which one? have a little action out in front. Trick is keeping your eye on that little baby. Oh, let's see if they come back to that one. That was a nice little hit. And we do have one of them little circle hooks on there I was talking about. About 8 times out of 10, they're hooking themselves just like they're supposed to. I know it didn't take all that worm. There's a whole worm on there. Just a little further. See that barber there. Water's going out right now, so starting to get low. We'll be looking for that little lull in the tide. Now water starts coming in, that's whenever the bite has been hit and hard and heavy. It seems like. I don't want to act like I haven't figured out because I don't yet. Let's see. Put that worm on there. But you never know. Those bluegill brim are an interesting fish. There's a worm on there. I can only imagine if you could find somewhere where those things are growing about 4, 5, 6 pounds. Man, you hook into one of them babies and you'd have a fight on your hands. I was trying to keep this in spot open here. Because if I do catch one of a smaller size, I'm going to throw it on a bigger rod and just toss it out there while I'm doing this. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to switch over to the left because I'm tired of leaning over that table. There we go. We got a whole buffet out there. Bugman, how you doing, Bug? Ernie, how's it going, brother? Hope you're feeling better, feeling well. Yep, this is a pretty nice spot. Not yet, but we're working on it. Okay.
I'm playing.
Oh, 5 people watching. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate the support. Just doing some bait fishing today. There's been some fish being caught off live bluegill. So me and Mr. Parker are looking to stock up our bait tank here. So we've got nothing out there with bait rods right now. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better, Ernie. Actually, getting ready. I've got won't be my final doctor appointment, but it'll be my primary care doctor appointment next Monday, and hopefully he's going to be going back to work. So my lives will be a little bit later in the day, but it will give me the opportunity to have some more lives in some different places. So I'll be doing quite a bit of back and forth between here and South Carolina. Got a bunch of stores and a bunch of techs down there that I gotta spend some time with. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear that you're up and around. Let's go, fishies. This is the video I'm supposed to be catching fish on. Little tiny, tiny, tiny nibbles. It's enough to disrupt your bait presentation. Nice. I'm gonna get that little dude this time though. Cast it. That's the spot right there. He won't be able to resist that. Nice, juicy, fat red worm. Everything's been biting on redworms, including some small channel cats, believe it or not. I'm going to give it about another few minutes and I'm going to start incorporating some night crawlers into this mix. That'd be great, man. Be on the boat out there. Start doing some lives out there. I'd love to see it, Ernie. All you folks that may be watching on Facebook right there, unfortunately, I don't have it in place yet where I can see your chat, but feel free to go to Ricky Real Real on YouTube, join the live, and smash that thumbs up and that subscribe button, and you'll be able to watch it in both formats if you like on your computer. Trying to get my tablet rigged up to where I can have a split screen, but I think my tablet is a little bit too old to have that capability. I may have to upgrade that thing so I can see everything. Unless somebody else knows some other secret besides having to have both platforms opened up at the same time. So apologize for you people if you're chatting and I can't see you. But thanks for coming in. Doing some bait fishing today. So far, we're smelling skunk. Mr. Pinkerton. Give me a little nibble. Come on, you little turkey. Take a bite out of it. Gosh darn it. Got to be careful not to get too excited and turn into Bill Dance out here and try to hook one of them bass. You'll rip the lips right off that poor little bluegill. Rip it right out of his mouth. I try to keep my drag pretty loose just so I don't do that. Hey, that's Fishies 2, Ricky Real. I haven't checked the tide yet, but I am starting to see some leaves start to move slowly. You got a little bit of a breeze. I think it's maybe getting ready to turn. Could probably just check the tide. Let's see. Martin, how you doing, brother? Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate it. Sorry for the late reply. Just doing some bait fishing out here, trying to get some bait for me and Mr. Parker to put in our little bait bin that we have here. Eddie Gross, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you. Big Slim, what's up, brother? Thanks for coming in, man. Six people watching. Thanks for coming in, folks. Appreciate the support. Just doing some bait fishing today. So far, missed two of them. Fished two, Ricky real 0. We're getting ready to change that any minute now. I think I'll throw some night crawler on casting rig. Yep, nothing's fair. Snuck up on me. I believe that's going to be a spot right there. That night crawler. Let's get some action going on. Seven people watching. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate the support. Getting a little tap on the canary. I'm getting all the bites on this rod for some reason. Must be in the right hole. Teasing me. It's supposed to be about 71 today. Right now, it's just absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what the temperature is, but I mean, it is very comfortable. Light little tiny breeze just blowing. Just a nice, relaxing day to sit out here. But I can tell you, I've already had that a couple times. Once again, if you haven't heard me talk about it, these darn what they call the North Carolina no-see-ums. No-see-um is the name of them. And it's this little tiny, 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 tiny fly. Shit, smaller probably than a grain of sand. And if you really look at it, which I have, I actually managed to catch one, if you will, or catch it while it was on me. And get it laid on a white surface and actually blow up my camera, keep on zooming in until I could get a picture that I could zoom in even further to look at this thing. And it's like, it's a little prehistoric creature. I can tell you half the time you don't even know that they're on you, but about a day after they do their number on you and they bite the shit out of you, about a day later, man, you start itching and it's the worst bites you can get. It'll last for 4 darn days. I'm just now recovering from that last ordeal over there at the bridge because I hadn't sprayed. I mean, I had about 14 bites on my arms. You didn't even know that you had on there until they started, I guess, activating or whatever in the heck they do. But I mean, you can't even sleep. Wife has tried to find everything to put on it. She's managed to make her own concoction that seems to work pretty well. And that's similar to what my grandma used to put on bee stings, but she's using baking soda and white vinegar, mixing that up into like a little paste, and you put that on there on the bite. It'll almost stop it immediately. Unfortunately, once all that stuff starts drying, then you've got you're dropping dust everywhere you go. But that seems to be what's been working. But they are nasty. I think I hate them more than I do the mosquitoes out here whenever they start coming in. So I've got a couple long fishing shirts. I just haven't grabbed them yet. They're over at the farmhouse. Get them over here to the camper. That being said, better safe than sorry, so I'm at least spraying my arms. I got pants on today, so I'm not too worried about my legs. Once it starts getting hotter, you have to start dealing with excuse me, not only the mosquitoes and the no-see-ums, but they also have these little gnats out here called deer gnats, and these things are relentless. I mean, and they love your face. They'll land on your eyeball if you don't swat them away. They're just crazy. But I have found so far it's worked with shrimp. If I cut me a piece of shrimp and I leave that over, like over here on the bait table, those things will start to congregate there. The other day they came out, we got up to like 82, something like that. And all they wanted to do was swarm around that shrimp. And it was pretty ripe shrimp too. It wasn't fresh. But I've got me a little bag of shrimp just for that purpose. Keep those things away from my face. Because they're relentless. Whenever they're in full force, I swear, I went into Sam's Club, and me and the wife walking up and down the aisles, and the dang deer gnats were you saw everybody in the whole place swiping in front of their face. One guy came up with a cure for it, I guess. He had taken his hat, and on the underbill side of his hat, he just sprayed the heck out of it with off or whatever bug spray he was using. And he said that it kept it out of his face, but I'm not going to say those things are relentless. I spend most of the summer after I spray down, I'll get some on the palm of my hand and just kind of wipe it on, because they'll go in your ears, your nose, your eyes, mouth, everything. So just kind of wipe it there a little bit. Seems to help some, but the fishing's better whenever it's warm and hot. That's for sure. So it's worth it. Time's going by so fast. I guess I'm just not ready for it yet, but I am excited for it. Hey, Bill, thanks for coming in, man. Fishing, he needs to read chat and talk to us. Well, I am talking to you, but I got 4 poles and a brim buster out here I'm having to keep an eye on also. But thanks, Bill. Dave, how you doing, brother? Sorry for the late response. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Shrimp are made for fried rice. Well, yeah. I've had shrimp fried rice before. What is a target species? Today we are going after bluegill or brim, as they're known around here. Strictly targeting the bait fish. I'll just assume you guys have those in Chicago as well. Been catching some flathead and some blues out here on the live bluegill, so that's what we're targeting today. Nope, haven't caught any yet. Had 2 good bites and missed them. Well, I've heard some people talk about the chiggers out here, but one of the ladies that I work with, who's born and raised here, she knows everything about everything. She told me that you never see the chiggers. They get on you and it just turns into a big rash and starts to spread like poison oak. So maybe they're the same. I don't know, but they're nasty nonetheless. But everybody here has started calling them the no-see-ums, which I actually looked up, and they are listed as the no-see-ums. But maybe I should do a little bit more research. Maybe they do call them chiggers. I don't know, but they're nasty. Hey there, Nathan. What are your personal lake records? Personal lake? Oh, personal take. I'm sorry. Well, out here last year got a 19-pound blue, so I would say that would have to be the PB here for that. Week before last, I caught a 7-pound flathead, which was good for out here, and so that would have been my personal best. So we're here at Tranners Creek Resort and Campground, and it's the size of a river, but they call it Tranners Creek. So that's where we're fishing at today. So it's still yet to be seen. My channel cat, I think, 5 or 6 pounds. I don't know. But here recently, some bigger channels of real-time catfishing has caught two. One of them 10 pounds and one 11 pounds. So that's a nice size. Nothing huge out here. Not that we've caught yet. Not that I've caught yet. Caught about a 21-pound gar out here last year. Long-nosed gar. Those frequent here. Honestly, haven't had anybody ask me that. What's my best take? How was it stated? My personal best. Concentrating so much on just catching fish, haven't paid much attention to it. What are your personal take records? Okay. What's yours, Nathan? Share a little bit. Little bite on the night crawler. So many different things going on out here. Everything from eagle swooping down to an otter coming along, the beaver over here slapping his tail, turtles, snapping turtles. Feels like it. Maybe it's a baby. That's what I'm looking for. I don't think it's on there. No, he's on there. Skunk is off the boat. Target species. This one here is a sunfish, but that's what we're looking for. Some of the other folks around here, the locals, these are sunfish, but they will call them robins, hence like a robin redbreast. Supposedly good eating. Okay, one on the boat, and that was using Nightcrawler. Maybe we'll pick up another one, a Nightcrawler as well. Backlash, what's up, brother? LG Bass. Thanks for coming in, man. That's cool. I love surf fishing. Well, that's what we're catching here, and I'm quite sure, Backlash, that this this ice chest that's here where we're putting them at full of water. I'm sure Mr. Parker will be happy to share with you. Well, we're calling it a live well. Mr. Parker has a fresh water pump that he's in the process of getting it ready so we can hook it up. But right now we're just got a bucket on a rope here, and we're changing out the water. So it's about a 120 quart ice chest, I guess, an older one just sitting here. That's what we've been putting our bait fish and our eels in, keep them alive. Been working really well. This one pole I got over here is a Cast King setup. Got the Cast King reel and the Cast King pole, and I got it for my grandson for Christmas. And he's got such a high level work ethic. All that kid's doing is working, banking his cash. Got him a nice car. He went fishing with me, I don't know, about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Came and said, "Grandpa, can I just leave my pole at the camper?" And I'm like, "Sure." So I grabbed it this morning. It's a nice little setup for catching the bait fish. These Cast King reels are just can't say enough about them. They're really nice. Casting, retrieving, the whole 9 yards. Very well built. You can switch sides on them, right-handed, left-handed, whatever. These two pink rods, they are Akuma SSTs, ladies edition. Found them on sale at a Walmart somewhere. I can't even remember where now, but they were sitting there, and I snatched them up. But they're supposed to be steelhead rods, but they're a lot of fun. You can definitely see all the action that's happening out there on the end of this rod. Same as like I got a couple noodle sticks, Fenwick noodle sticks for trout fishing up in the rivers up in Northern California or wherever I could find them at. I know they got trout out here. Most people, it seems, are trolling for them, but haven't done that yet. Just about that time I'm gonna get my boat out here so we can head on upriver, downriver, and find some new spots and get some live boat action going on. This other rod it's a finesse called a finesse jig master, and it was actually about a foot and a couple inches longer, but one of the grandkids stepped on it and smashed the end of it, so I put a new tip on it. But that one, I can't even remember what it was. It was right whenever all the eBay was already active, but there was another one. I can't even remember what the heck the name of it was now, but it had came out, and you keep it on your phone or on your computer or whatever, and you bid on it. You have to put money in there to have it available to make your bids, blah blah blah. And that was the one and only time I did it. I saw that poll came up and I started bidding, and I think I bid $3.25, something like that. and I ended up winning that bid, and they sent that thing to me. And it's been a nice little, it's rod and the reel. It's been a nice little setup. It's a Shakespeare reel on there, but it's just a nice little setup. Most of the time I bring one bait rod, and you got the bigger rods out and you're waiting for something big to hit. But I'm actually having fun out here just with the small rods. That's the way the fishing used to be whenever, in my younger days. Unless you went to the ocean, then you broke out the big rods. Well, believe it or not, Bill, when I woke up this morning, there was ice on the windshields. I wasn't expecting a freeze, but it did. Yesterday, last day and a half, it got shoot down, and I think the high was 51 yesterday, 51 in wind, and now the rest of the week we're going to be in the 70s. So it's hit and miss over here. Backlash, are you talking about fishing with Mr. Parker? Yeah, Bill, fishing the bottom right now. There's certain spots out here where it's wide enough to where you can bobber fish, if you will. Obviously, have a nice selection of all the smaller bobbers, but even even for the bigger poles, the bigger setups, I got some bobbers about that big around, about that deep. You can just toss out there and fish about 2.5 feet down, 3 feet down. Some of the rigs I got set up for a Santee rig on them, which has a float setup. What they call a spook on there, and it actually raises up and keeps your bait off the bottom. So yeah, it's not strictly bottom fishing, but some spots you really have no other choice because your bobber is going to move with the current. This particular river is whatever's going on 60 miles from here, wherever it's hitting ocean water, it's actually affecting the river in and out like tidal flow. So this is considered brackish water. I don't know what the level of the salt content is. It is, but I can tell you it's kind of a brown color. Well, some days are better than others, Bill. I see no action on this one. Make sure somebody's talking to Bill while I'm doing this. going to be a perfect spot right there. We ain't got no hits on the darn brim buster. They are just not in the shallows right now, but it's because this water's going out. I know. He's from out of shell now. Okay, Bill, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. Nathan, thanks for coming in. Appreciate the support. Well, he didn't strip it bare. They're definitely teasing me out there. I can always use smaller hooks, but like I say, once they swallow them, you ain't gonna get that hook out without killing them. And that kind of defeats the purpose of the live bait. So I've caught a few like that that ended up even swallowing these bigger hooks, and I just cut the hook, let them swim around in there, and they're my first choice when I get ready to bait up. They're still alive and swimming, but they got a hook in their gullet. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Hank Williams playing in the background. That's Mr. Parker over there at his homestead. He's out doing some work around getting ready for a get together this evening. That's how close he is to this spot. He can actually see it from his porch. That's this whole living on the river living we got going on out here at this resort. Even on days when the fishing isn't that good, it's still just nice. Load your stuff up in your golf cart and probably got access to, shoot, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile of riverfront where you can fish and jump in there. And it's all absolutely beautiful like this. They've got pull through spots here. They have permanent spots. Me and Mr. Parker in permanent spots, but they also have cabins here. We've had some folks come out. I know Dominic Hollis came out, Brokeback Bob, Warren Farley. Let's see, I think there was somebody else came out, and we all went fishing. Went to a different place called Jamesville over on the Roanoke River. Just good times all the way around. But they've got these cabins here right on the river. You can walk right out the cabin and fish out the back door of it, right in the river. Dominic thought that was cool. He was in the little cabin cooking his pork chops, looking out the window, watching his pole, seeing when he got a bite. He ended up catching a huge gar out there that morning. We took that and cleaned it. Took about 3 of us to clean that thing and got some nice chunk bait out of it to use out there on the little trip we went on. We were out there and 252 showed up. We had a great time. It was a great night. Be nice to do something like that again.
All right, we got some bluegill in the cooler.
Got one in there so far.
All right.
Got a few people hanging out on chat.
That's good. What's going on up in there? Bill! Hey, Fishing Around Chicago with Bill. I see you did the calf for one of my videos, boy. I don't know. I forgot which one it was. But I don't think you liked it too much. Oh, Bill put in there worse ever. I can't remember what that was though, Bill.
Well, he came in here and was telling everybody that I needed to start looking at chat and talk to everybody. I'm like, well, I got to watch all these polls.
What's up,
He's a
everybody?
big time surf fisherman though. He's got quite a few PBs on some fish over there surf fishing.
Oh, Bill, he can't fish worth a lick. Bill, you can't fish worth a lick. What's up, Martin? Look, y'all, you and your wife are welcome to come over tonight and eat a burger at 5 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna have a bunch of burgers. We invited Larry and Shirley, a couple. She's sick today, can't come. We're having burgers, baked beans, potato salad, and deviled eggs.
Nice.
The only thing y'all got to bring us something to drink.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, be there at 5 o'clock.
All right.
Let's eat some burgers.
Well, what do you prefer to drink?
We're just everybody, what everybody brings. We ain't bringing alcohol or nothing.
Yeah.
Just Pepsis or tea
Okay.
or something like
Okay,
that.
sounds good.
Yeah, y'all come on.
Yeah, sounds good, John.
Yes, all right.
Backlash was on there and he was talking about, oh, there's Ricky out there catching all my bait fish. You guys gonna share that with me? I told him, it's like, well, you get in here and I'm sure we'll share a couple
Oh,
with you.
yeah. I'll come out here later on, and I just put up water there yesterday. So I'll come out here tomorrow and reflection. Good friend.
Well, I think they're just starting to bite. But I caught the one I caught it on. I'm using red worms and night crawlers. Caught that one on a night crawler.
Oh, okay.
Over here in this spot, something's teasing me. I know.
Oh, really?
I got a bigger, I'm using one of those circle hooks,
Oh,
so
okay.
bigger size. So
Maybe you'll snag a catfish on it.
you never know. Got a couple in closer.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
It's still early.
It's a nice day just to sit out.
Absolutely. Well, Bill asked me, is it always this difficult to catch bluegill?
Yeah.
There's enough.
Some days are. I mean, every day, even the bluegill don't bite every day. Hell, to be tearing this here up. Understand that. No, some always get that. I don't. That's the spot that I always go right now. But I'm always on the bottom.
Well,
I use the bottom rig.
it's pretty shallow right now. The water's
Yeah,
starting to
I
come
guess
in
you're
right
right.
now.
Bottom. Yeah. Water's going out of here, boy. What see your court there though? It's kind of not moving right now. It might be about to turn around. Court should be. You might be letting me get more, you think?
Yeah, we did. I was just telling them. You guys see this happening? Jump
I don't think you can hear it good enough. I don't think you can hear it good enough to copyright things. Come on, fishy.
Well,
Get that cooler up.
Had about 10 people in here earlier.
Yeah.
We're watching right now. So all good stuff.
They'll go up.
Nathan Worth. You know him, Nathan Worth? I haven't seen him before, but he came in.
Oh, okay.
Enjoyed the awesome view and listening to chat.
Yeah, there's out on my community page.
Oh, nice.
Would come in. I watched it for about an hour, sitting in the house there. Yeah, I had to come out and start working. There was just fire chief sitting out there, everything ready. Then told me to come over and invite y'all to eat. All right. Well, come on over at 5 o'clock. We're going to eat at 5.
Sounds good.
Okay. Y'all hold it down in here now. Keep an eye on him there. What's up?
Good chat. Fish on pipe. Dagnammit. Been trying to catch this fish. Just taking the bait off this pole all morning. I think you may have just done it to me again. See some fish jump out there. This water's turning right now. Little dog. Working on it. I know. I could put a smaller hook on. And salvage the bait fish. Casting. Ooh. A little bit closer. You're trying to catch some bait fish. You're fully on the phone. Oh, I figured you were. You could tell me. I was just gonna let you know, Mr. Parker, the barbecue around the front. Baked beans, potato salad, just that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Already. I like it. 30 bucks. I talked about one bluegill and had 3 bites, but I can't beat a zero on that. So, I'm just sitting there chatting with all the people that got my loyal guys. It's, 140. Yeah, a little bit. What? You did? Oh, okay. Probably another, I don't know, 30. For wife, the heads up. One of the most beautiful Spanish ones. Get myself looking halfway decent. She could walk around messy hair and no makeup and still make my heart flutter. The tip of it off. Just that hook point. Doesn't keep up. No, I guess we're good. Twice now. They have stripped Mr. Pinkerton, and I didn't even see the bike. Enough of that. Yeah. What that do for us? Hey, fish bait all the way down. Fresno, how you doing, brother? Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate your support. Out here doing some bait fishing, trying to get some live bait for some bigger action later. So far, we got one on the boat. On my rods here, I keep getting bites, but I can't hook the little fella. I think it's 3-0. 3 for the fish and 0 for Ricky. A little bit bigger hooks. A little bit bigger hook, but it's hooks that I picked up. Been having real good luck with them, just lip hooking them instead of having to try to dig the smaller hooks out of them, killing the darn fish. Requires the fish to cooperate. Yeah, that's it. He's already told me he'll give me some fishing lessons. Right now's the time. I don't see a little nibble on that one. Which one? Yellow rod again. This time. That's why they call them a tumbler. Hey, Stephen, how's it going, brother? Appreciate you coming in. Probably going to be going for another 30 minutes, probably. Fishing the Mid-South. Thanks for coming in, brother. Never fear, I made it. Now what? Well, we've got some live, exciting, real-time, tricky real fishing going on. After some live bait, fill up Mr. Parker's bait box that we got here. So we got some live bait for some of these bigger catfish that are biting. Appreciate you coming in, man. Dadgum turtle out there messing with us. Stick. That little turkey just really gonna fight side. Hey, he wore me down. I guess for not bringing my glasses. Okay, cat. Put on a live little wiggly on there. Good action going on. Yeah. Yeah, mid south. I suppose so. He'll probably show me. He showed me once before. Rich, appreciate you coming in. What do they consider the mid south? I always wondered that. Okay, so that's where you're at is Tennessee. Cool. My younger brother just shouldn't say just. He's been there about I think 2 years, I guess, already. But he's living down right around Chattanooga. I don't remember the name of the town now. Bidwell or something like that. But found him a nice little spot up on a hill with about 15 acres there. That I guess he's living life up there. I haven't went to visit him yet, but I love Tennessee anyway. As I would go there, I went there for quite a few different work functions, if you will. But I always felt like, man, this is just beautiful. I'd love to live here. I didn't necessarily pick North Carolina. I just said yes to North Carolina. Had about 3 different options. One of them was in northern New York. Yes, it snows 60 feet every year. And another one was Indianapolis, and this one here in Greenville, North Carolina. So I chose the coast closer to the ocean. But I do love Tennessee. Everything that I've seen and heard, I haven't fished there yet, but I heard that it's phenomenal fishing over there. We got some good bait out there. Let's go fishing. On a countdown. Fishing. Right now is when they should start up. About the time I'm getting ready to shut this baby down. Hi there. Oh, caught a few. Just some little ones. Just beautiful day to be out here. How you doing today?
Oh,
Good. I know I lied. Well, that lady, I caught a few, but you just say, yeah, I caught one. It just sounds too lonely. Well, folks, I had higher hopes for today. We did manage to get one on the boat. I'm going to shut this thing down, head back to the camper. But I appreciate all of you coming in and hanging out with me once again. You guys are loyal as can be. I really appreciate it. So, everybody have a great day, and we'll see you next time on Ricky Rear Reel. And we'll try to pick a different spot next time. I appreciate you all, and God bless. Thanks.